Afternoon, everybody. Let's take a look at your headlines on this Tuesday afternoon. A local man arrested on drug charges, plus not one, but two new police chiefs in two different towns. Plus, Florida lawmakers have introduced a bill to make public universities safer. Those stories and more on News 5 now.
Brought to you by Green and Phillips Injury Lawyers, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to News 5 Now. I'm Devin Walsh. So happy to be with you on this Wednesday afternoon. We've gotten quite a bit of rain today, but the good news is that rain is starting to move out, or it's almost out of here. So these clouds are going to clear up, but we are going to get a blast of cold weather right behind the rain. So temperatures are going to be in the 30s when we wake up in the morning, but then things will warm up. So I think you'll like Friday and Saturday. So just hang tight. Keep your scarves and your gloves and all those things out for tomorrow morning, but it's going to be warming up after tomorrow morning. Let's go ahead and get to our big stories at this hour. Number 5, Florida lawmakers have introduced a bill to enhance security on college campuses. The bill is calling for select employees to be trained and armed on campus following a deadly Florida State University shooting last year. Some oppose that the bill would actually and they're saying that the bill would actually make campuses more dangerous in an active shooter situation and would confuse officers. The proposal must still go before the Budget Committee before reaching the House floor. Number 4, the owners of a popular bait shop in North Mobile County are slowly getting back in business weeks after a devastating fire. In late December, a fire destroyed Mount Vernon Outdoors. Today, rubble and piles of ash and debris are all that's left of the building. This week, to be ready for spring fishing season, they reopened 20 miles down the road at the old Northside Bait and Tackle, now called Steel Creek Bait and Tackle. They're planning a grand reopening for their Satsuma store next month, and they planned on rebuilding the Mount Vernon store, which could be back up later this year. Number 3, 2 local cities have made decisions on who will lead their police departments. Pensacola Mayor D.C. Reeves announced this man, Eric Winstrom, is the new chief. He comes from Michigan. He's been chief there in Grand Rapids since 2022. He also served in the Chicago Police Department. He will take office on March 2nd, pending City Council approval. And then over in Orange Beach, the City Council said yes to Trent Johnson as the new chief. Johnson's been in law enforcement for 24 years and has been with the Orange Beach Police Department since 2006, working his way up from patrol officer to investigative lieutenant, and now he's the chief. And number 1, a drug bust out of Escambia County left a man behind bars. 28-year-old Vonderkus Padden was arrested for possession of intent to distribute spice. The bust happened early this morning during a traffic stop on Hanson Boulevard. That's a lot of spice right there. Officers say that Padden was trying to avoid the stop by pulling into someone's yard. That doesn't work that way. They can see it. And that is a look at our big stories at this hour. Okay, everybody, as you know, the Olympics are starting this week. In fact, opening ceremonies are on Friday. And so that leads us to our question of the day. What sport are you most excited to watch in the 2026 Winter Olympics? What sport are you most excited to watch in the Winter Olympics? All of them, says Penny. Luge, says Spencer. Jamaican bobsled team, says Glenn. Vaughn says all but skating and curling. Speed skating. Hockey, downhill luge, and bobsled. Figure skating, Deborah, I'm with you. I love figure skating. Fred says skiing and the sledding events. Hockey and the alpine downhill. Downhill skiing and bobsledding, figure skating, freestyle figure skating. So a lot of figure skating fans out there. Some great events and it'll be some great things to watch over the next several weeks. Okay, now we're going to move on to our poll of the day. And our question today is, should businesses force employees to use their products? Should businesses force employees to use their products? Yes, no, or no opinion. So I'm trying to see kind of where that's coming from, but we didn't post a link to go with the story. But I think our web team was just curious if businesses should force their employees to use their products. I know, sometimes when you go to shop, for example, at a luxury store like Lululemon, they have to wear the clothes, but they get a big discount. And a lot of stores encourage their employees to wear their products. So let us know what you think about that if you want to chime in on that question of the day about the Olympics or the poll of the day about businesses forcing employees to use their products. Go to WKRG.com or WKRG's Facebook page, and you'll find both of those questions there. Well, that is going to do it for this edition of News 5 Now. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Devin Walsh. I'll see you back for the 4 on 5 and News 5 at 5. Have a great day.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers.
In the courtroom, the judge knows best, and this judge does too. If you've been hurt in a wreck, you need a law firm that knows the system and how it works. I'm attorney David Green. Call or come by anytime. You never need an appointment.